I'm David Berlin with ZDNet. I'm coming to you from Samsung's Gadget Fest in the West Village in New York City. And while this neat little PC really doesn't fit in my pocket, it certainly does fit somewhere where normal PCs and laptops won't fit. Now this is Samsung's latest Q1 Ultra. We saw the Q1 SSD, a Q1 that had a solid-state hard drive in it at CES earlier this year in January, but this is a bit different, and here to tell me why is Brett Berg, Senior Product Marketing Manager with Samsung's Mobile Computing Division, and well, what is it about the new Q1 that makes it different from the old Q1?
Thanks, David. Well, this one, as you mentioned, with our original Q1 product, we added a solid-state hard drive to it, and we're doing the same thing with the next generation, or the second generation UMPC from Samsung called the Q1 Ultra. So
UMPC, that stands for Ultra Mobile PC, right?
That's right.
And when we looked at the Q1 back in January of this year, it had a 32 gigabyte solid-state hard drive in it. That means there's no moving parts. Have the hard drives gotten any bigger?
The hard drive is still 32 gigabyte, and the reason why we stayed with that capacity is because the availability has gone up and the pricing has come down. So when we announced the original UMPC with the solid state, it was priced at $19.99. We've been able to bring the price down, so it's now at $14.99.
This one's $14.99?
$14.99.
So this one has more things in it, but it costs less than the first one that came out.
Than the first generation,
that's technology for you. So what is it that makes this particular one different from the other model?
Well, this model is, as you had mentioned earlier, incorporates a split QWERTY keypad, so you can actually
kind of thumb it like this.
Right. So if you're doing email or instant messaging, it's really great to do fast responses on, or to send out fast notes. And this model is actually running Vista Home Premium.
You can see that it's running Windows Vista. Okay.
That's right. And it also has the latest Samsung LED technology. This is a LED backlit LCD display that is able to display in 300 nits of brightness, which is a good 33% brighter than the first generation of UMPC LCDs. And the other big advancement on this device is battery life. This new technology incorporates lithium-ion prismatic batteries. You can get 4.5 hours on a standard single charge battery. You can get over 8.5 hours with the extended life battery.
I noticed that it went dim on us a couple times. You just tapped it, so it's obviously a touch-sensitive display.
It's a touch-sensitive screen, and the reason why it dropped down just as it did now is it goes into a power-saving mode because it is running off the battery.
So it works with both a stylus and you can also maybe plug in here. Can you use a regular keyboard with this?
Absolutely. You can use a plug-in USB keyboard. You can use a Bluetooth wireless keyboard as well.
A Bluetooth wireless keyboard, which a lot of people would want to use. Of course, that affects battery life, right?
Absolutely.
Got another wireless radio in here. Does it do Wi-Fi?
It does Wi-Fi, it does Bluetooth, and we also have a model that'll let you do broadband cellular access as well.
What about any other special ports on this that make it special?
Because it's a PC, we also assume that people might want to plug it into an external display. So you actually have the ability to plug it into your monitor using a standard DB15 port.
Okay.
You have a second USB port on this side. You also have an RJ45 jack to do standard Ethernet connectivity.
And this one here is for power, it looks like?
This is your power port, so that's for where your AC adapter plugs in.
Okay.
You also have a fingerprint scanner on this side. So
for security?
For security,
biometric security?
Exactly.
And then I see some other ports over here.
Right, this is an SD memory slot, which supports ReadyBoost technology, so you can actually improve the performance of the overall device by putting in a high-speed SD or MMC memory card.
Headphone jack.
Headphone jack.
Now I'm turning it over because I see this word shutter. What does that mean?
Shutter is to support the built-in cameras that are on here. We have a front-facing webcam, so it lets you do web chatting, video chatting, and a back-facing on the back. This is the iris for the 1.3 megapixel video camera, still camera.
Okay, so and when you've got 32 gigabytes of storage, you can put some serious media on something like this.
Serious media, plus again, you have the ability to plug in your SD memory cards as well as your USB cards.
All right, very cool. Now, how can I get one of these?
You can get these from standard typical retailers like Best Buy, Fry's Electronics, Micro Center. You can also get this online through all of your major e-tailers like Newegg and Tiger Direct, and even Costco.com has them now.
Okay, well, Brett Berg, good luck with the product. Pretty exciting. I'd like to get my hands on one myself.
Thank you, David.
And lighten my load, that's for sure. Thanks a lot.
I appreciate it. Take care.
According to Berg, while the current capacity of this model is 32 gigabytes, he anticipates that they will have 64 gigabyte versions by the end of the year, and they will cost less than $2,000. For ZDNet in the West Village at Samsung's Gadget Fest, I'm David Berlind.